Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your Gemini Horoscope for Gemini Sun and Rising Signs. This is the period of November 22nd through December 21st, while the Sun is in Sagittarius by Mimi and Mike. And Gemini, this month you are working on your 7th house, and I'm going to get into that in just a second, but first I want to run a few dates by you. The Moon and the Sun are moving into Sagittarius on November 22nd, and this is bringing along with it a new moon, so set those intentions on the 22nd. Chiron is moving direct in Pisces on November 23rd. Mercury is moving into Sagittarius on my birthday, November 27th. Mars is moving into Aquarius on December 4th. We have a full moon in your sign, Gemini, on December 6th. We have Jupiter going retrograde in Leo on December 8th. Venus moves into Capricorn on December 10th, and then Uranus goes direct on the last day of Sagittarius, December 21st. So pay attention to those dates, and if you need more information, check out the daily horoscope. So, Gemini, this month you're working on your 7th house. And the seventh house is the house of balance. It's the house of relationships. And this month, as I was, sitting with the Sagittarius energy, what really came up for me, for you guys, Gemini, is the term I relate. So, whether we want to or not, we are in relationship with every other being on this planet, whether that is human, rock, animal, I don't know, mineral, there's other things. So in everything, there is some kind of relationship and some kind of balance going on. And so this month, I want you to open up your experience of relating and see the infinite potential of every relationship in your life. Are you allowing in the potential in these relationships? Are you giving them a chance to see where they're going to go? Or are you kind of holding back? It's time to open up. And this might mean going out there and relating with the trees, meaning talking to the trees, or going out there and talking to the animals. And again, another thing came up while I was thinking about this for you, Gemini. It's the phrase, in lak'ech. And this is a Mayan phrase, and it basically means, I am another you. And so, when you're out in the world, seeing whoever, just, make a little eye contact, or maybe a little, tree limb contact, whatever it is. And remember that phrase, in lak'ech, I am another you, and see how that shifts your world. The other thing that I want to remind you of is that Sagittarius is the sign of the archer. So all of us are looking at what we are aiming at this month. And so when it comes to your relationships, especially your relationship with yourself, what are you aiming at? Do you want harmonious relationships? Do you want synchronistic relationships? Do you want empowering relationships? Pay attention to what's on your mind, Gemini, because you know how much your mind creates. And take aim for the relationships that you want. I have an Osho card that I think demonstrates this aim-taking, and it's called New Vision. And you see that with that open heart, aiming for the stars. So if you need some help figuring out how to take that aim, remember this card and open up your heart. Mike?
Yes, take aim during the Sagittarius sun, because it's absolutely so important to be focusing on your relationships right now. And with Sagittarius bringing exploration and looking at the world as a whole, it really brings some good mirroring energies, as the 7th house is a direct mirror to yourself. You're constantly focusing on relationships and other people, and Sagittarius is all about exploring the world and focusing on, things beyond yourself, and this gives you a better, clearer picture of yourself. So this month, take time to really focus on your relationships. Focus on your relationships not only to yourself and to others, but to larger groups as a whole, even the world, even religions or spiritual teachings, and those who think that. And by getting into their space and understanding where they come from and bringing unity to that, you can really get to understand yourself a lot more. So this month the mantra is, I revitalize and invigorate my relationships, restoring my relationship with myself.
All right, Gemini, revitalize and restore relationships in and out. Have a beautiful 7th house. Namaste.
Namaste.